bestie. My name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make I no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices. It's Wednesday, and the gossip can only get better and hotter. From the stable, more gossip, more gist. This is Gossip Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty, Plenty, aka Gossip Body. And you know how it is now. When everybody decides to run, what happens? I stay back. Why? Because the gossip is what is hot. That's it. Tell me what's going on with you. What's happening? You guys should give me the gist. All my besties and paddies in the house. Tell me what's going on. How did your yesterday went down? I mean, after the whole gossip, what happened? Did you fight anybody? I've missed having to stay in Nigeria for a long time. Because trust me, there's no how you would actually, do a full day without having to fight someone. I don't know how it happens, but it's not me. But I mean, I see people, especially those guys that are the agberos, right? For what reason, for one reason or the other, you see them have to fight. It's either they are fighting a bus driver or an Okada man in quotes. There's always something happening. Do you understand? And I miss all of those times where probably it's during election period, local elections, and you have to see us running from one place to another. And I remember I always have to shout, "Mama, close the door, close the door." I mean, I don't know, I don't know how it is, but I thank God, times have changed. A lot of things has stopped happening. I think a lot of guys, or do I say boys in general, in that area, they are wiser now. They now know that all of those things that they used to do back then, it doesn't make any sense. They ever make sense at all. So these people pay you certain amount of money for you to come and scatter certain places, and you will come and do it. I think right now everybody don't know, say after you don't collect that small change, hunger go see catch you. You understand? It's better you close your mouth and look for something better to do than having to jump and have to be in certain places and only to do all of those things for small peanuts. At the end of the day, most of these guys even end up in the hospital because it results to fight, where they have to break bottle. For those that eating bottle, eat a bottle. For those that can change to any animal change, the ones with the power and all, and the ones that don't will end up, feeling the brunt of the whole mess. And at the end of the day, they are rushed to the hospital. Honestly speaking, I know for sure that a lot of them are now wiser. They know better, and I think that's why Ajigula is now calm than usual. Thank God. All right, straight into Street X. There's a lot happening here. The first one says, I find it very insulting that you stay in your car and expect me to walk up to you because you found me attractive. Like I don't have where I'm going to. Very weird behavior. So I think one thing that actually goes up on all of these tweets I've been reading today is the fact that it's really about some people and how they pick on very small things. This is not me shading or insulting anybody. No, I don't plan on shading anybody or insulting it. No, that's not the plan today. The plan is to just say things the way I see it, right? Without having to shade people. I think I'm repenting. Oh my god. So on this one, I really don't see. I don't think it's a big thing. Do you understand? Whether you walk up to me, I walk up to you. To be honest, it really doesn't determine if we eventually end up in a very good relationship. To be honest, again, that's my perspective. But for some people, they look at the very small things. They are very cautious. Oh, did the guy open the door for me did the guy open the car door for me? Did he, you know, all of those, to be honest, many of those guys, they know that this is what you want. They know that this is what ladies want. So, of course, they will do all of these things, for you. But yeah, when you wanna enter the real deal, what happens? To be honest, I'm really more concerned about what does this person have to bring to the table? Is this person really a good person, right? Do you see other people as humans or as aliens? I see those are like the things I'm very concerned about. It's just like I say, when the right person come, you will not feel stressed. Right? See, the right person no go stress you. all of these things that you're looking at and you say, oh, very weird behavior and all. Trust me, it will come with ease. Like you see it happen. I've had to see people where, I mean, before they find their real person, all the struggles and all of those things they had to pass through. But when they eventually find the right person, even the way you guys will converse, it's just like when I remember there's a time where somebody was saying that, oh, she cannot be in a relationship with somebody that's always insulting her. Like, why are we playing? And the next thing you're telling me is, are you mad? Are you stupid? But see, to be honest, I've met someone like that. I mean, I grew up in that house where you're not allowed to insult your fellow person. In short, my dad here used calls to tell somebody whether just asking the question alone, because again, it's a question. It's not like I'm insulting the person or you're mad. I'm telling you, are you mad? My dad would consider it to be a very sure you probably not eat that night. That's how strong that the offense is. Do you understand? So coming back to it, right? I've had to be in a space where I'm having a conversation with somebody, and the person is like, "Come, you realize it's not she done the do you for head." To the person, it's a joke. Like he's literally playing. I can see that this one is just joking. But that other side of me. I mean, that part of me where why are you insulting me? Like one way or the other, is still an insult. Do you get? So I mean, just like I'm saying to other persons, I mean this scenario I've painted now, it's a lot, right? But for me, since I've gotten to understand that that's how the person, I mean, that's the way the person play. That's how the person is programmed. That's giving me computer vibes. But you get the point. But for me, I mean, whether it happens or whether the person insults or don't insult, let's keep it moving. Actually, especially when I know that you're not serious about it. It's no biggie for me. So on this person, I get the person, right. You don't see a reason why you're first of all, you're the one even stopping me. So tell me why you still want me to walk up to you. For me, it's no biggie. I would still walk up. What exactly do you want to say? Makes sense. I mean, if you're not making sense, that's when I'm working now. If you're making sense to me, okay, let's keep on. But for her, she feels like whether you're making sense or not, she doesn't want to know. The fact that you stop her, you're supposed to come down from your car and meet her to tell her whatever you want to tell her. Again, for me, it's no biggie, but I hear her. Moving on to the next. All right, from this one, we say the difference between me and other people is that I won't smile to you. I won't smile to your face if I don't like you. Hmm. This one, in as much as I don't want to agree, I understand the person and I agree. Yeah, because to be honest, if you must have first off, I'm not someone to just see somebody for the first time and say, "Oh, I don't like this person." No, I'm not like that. You must have done something for me not to like you. And trust me, once I don't like you, I don't like you. And there's no how I'm going to be smiling at you. Mm-mm. And I'm not even going to give you the audience that you think you deserve, to be honest, if I don't like you. Like I said, you must have done something for me not to like you. Do you understand that? That's how I work. That's how I operate. But for some people, they might just see you and not like you at first. So I think I also get that part as well, because you know that I don't know if it happens to everybody. But for me, if my spirit doesn't work with you from the first day I met you, there's something totally off. Again, it's not, like I was explaining to someone. It's not really about me. It's about the spirit inside of me. You wouldn't. I don't know if you guys understand it. There's a difference between you know your person, right, and the again, I don't know if it's, I think it depends on the people that have been able to connect with that spirit inside of them. You get, because again, there are certain times where I want to do certain things, then that spirit inside of me just tells me, sure, let me even explain what happened to me earlier today. So someone bought something for me, right? And I was so happy and all of that. It was light. And I was thinking about, I don't know when exactly I want to eat it, right? But I just love the fact that I have it. And now my mind was telling me, oh, go and microwave this thing. Go and microwave it. Go and microwave it. The mind, the spirit did not further. I mean, did not go further to tell me that, oh, they'll take the light or anything. It was just telling me, go and microwave it, go and microwave it, go and microwave it. And in my head, I'm like, I don't want to eat this now. Even though, like, I'm so happy that this person has bought this for me, but I don't want to eat this now. Do you get? So I kept it. And guess what? In less than 30 minutes, they took the light. And it was then it occurred to me that, oh, this thing might actually, get spoiled. And given that I don't even know when they'll bring the light again. So you see, I mean, that spirit in you. I don't know how best to explain it. I mean, Christian will say it's the Holy Spirit. There's so many names to it. People that are on spiritual basis will tell you it's a different thing. That there's a name they call it. So yeah, if I see you the first day I meet you and my spirit doesn't want to associate with you, that one is a different case entirely. Do you understand? And I feel like that one is way deeper. And if I try to start if I try to associate with you, at the end of the day, I'll be the one to, feel the brunt of whatever that comes out of the relationship. So, like I said, that's our part. But coming to, this tweet, the difference between me and other people is that I won't smile at you, at your face, if I don't like you. I think it's just giving that vibes of you must have done something. And I think that's also part of me as well. If you do something wrong to me and I know that you're not ready to change, repent, or even apologize for your action, I would not want to have anything to do with you. I'll just probably keep you at arm's length. I think again it's a human thing, it's a human behavior. I mean, somebody has done something to you, you'd of course want to protect the person. Oga, they where you there, please let me stay at mine, you know. All right, moving on to the last tweet on Street X from Claudia. We have airport pickups are such a show of love. Doesn't matter if it's a romantic or platonic. Anyone who picks you up from the airport that you aren't paying to do so actually loves you. Again, it's the small small things that matter to a lot of people. And yeah, I actually cannot disagree on this one. I kind of agree to some extent because yeah, it has to take somebody that really likes you or consider you to be important for them to leave everything they are doing to come and pick you up from the airport. I think it's all love. I think the person consider you to be important to them, for them to want to leave every other thing and I mean, welcome you themselves. It literally just shows love, love, love. Honestly, I actually agree on that. All right, let's go on this short break to start the gossip proper. Stay with me.
Life is made up of moments, some that fill us with joy, others that test our strength. Welcome to Heartlines. This is our space to explore the highs and lows of human connection, the love, the heartbreak, and resilience that shapes our life. From relationships to friendships, parenting to partnerships, and so much more. Every week, we share stories and conversations that define us, navigating love, separations, the struggles of parenting, dealing with anxiety and managing the pressures and stress of life. Real conversations that bring us closer, helping us heal, grow, and connect. So join me Mondays through Fridays at 10 p.m. for Heartlines, the show where we connect hearts, have real conversations with real people, one story at a time.
So much for staying with us. And now it's time to gossip. So we are kickstarted today's gossip with Cider Board. I can't remember when last that babe was on this table. She's always here for, let me not say the wrong things, but she's always here for something very, very crazy, very shaky. You know how it is now with Cider Board. Cider Board will always tell you, as a lady, why follow a guy that doesn't have up to 10 million naira in his account? Why you getting married to someone that doesn't have up to 10 million naira in his account? That babe, they worry. I no go lie. Like that babe, she's in a worry, babe. Okay, on today's table, I feel like to some extent she's actually making sense. I'm not going to lie on this one. On this one, but that's not me saying that she's never making sense. I said I'm not going to shade people. Okay, okay, comfort. I'm comforting myself. All right, so on this one we have Anita Joseph defends Rihanna against Cider Board criticism. Wahalud. Nigerian actress, that's Anita Joseph, responded to influencer Cider Board remarks. They don't give her influencer. Hell, the things I hear. Okay. Remarks about Rihanna's third pregnancy. Cider suggested that Rihanna sacrificed her career for love by having multiple children. Okay. Anita countered, emphasizing Rihanna's long-standing success and the financial security she enjoys through royalties, regardless of her current musical output. She highlighted that Rihanna's choices are personal and should be respected. So let's have this conversation, right? And that's you. I'll tell you why I feel like to some extent I hear Cider Bodge. Now, just yesterday, I mean, we saw Rihanna at Met Gala, the Met Gala event, with her baby bump, and we are super excited that okay, Child number three is coming on board. I mean, given that she has two sons already, I think that's Riza and Riot, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see how happy ASAP Rocky was yesterday, the way he was talking and all. You can literally tell that this one is happy again. He's so happy that he has another child coming on board. So you see, the two couples are happy. Now, from Cider Butch angle, she feels like Rihanna has not really concentrated in her her own job, given that she's a singer and also an actor. She has really not put in things as I mean, we are all expecting her to do. She hasn't done that, and now she has another child coming. So I mean, I hear Cider Butch, right? Because I feel like when she was the angle she was coming from is speaking from, I mean, the fact that we are here in Nigeria, and it's something that a whole lot of Nigerian women, we see them do. Let's not lie. Do you understand? You see a woman gets married, she's yet to even understand her purpose on earth. She's yet to understand what her duties are, what she's supposed to be doing, what business she's supposed to enter, and all of these things. More like saying that many women are yet to figure out their life, but they want to get married. Again, it's a cultural thing. You see where women are okay. They're okay with with them not working. They're okay with them sitting at home. I'm not saying it's a bad idea or anything. I'm just saying that in as much as you want to be that sit at home, or in as much as you want to be babied and be taken care of as a woman, you should also have something going on for yourself, because again, anything can happen. So I hear, like I said, that's why I said that I hear Cider Boss, because that's the angle she was coming from. You've not put out any song of recent, and now you have a child third. What exactly is going on? It's more like saying that you've abandoned your career, and now you're focusing more on family. But again, that's where I'll now also hear what Anita is saying, because Anita now is like, no, she has actually been doing a lot of things. It's you that have not put your head down. And I actually agree with what Anita is saying, because again, if you remember earlier this year, we talked about the fact that she's working on a project right now, a movie, right? Again, I don't think many people actually know that apart from the singing aspect of Rihanna, she's also very active in her acting, in the acting aspect as well. Honestly speaking, she is, because now she has a project coming on. I don't know if it's either 2026 or 2027 that will be coming out, but she's actually like the lead character in that movie. It's an animated film, right? So her voice is like the lead character on it. And honestly speaking, that's a lot of money if when that would come out. And I mean, for she even sees it as a big deal, really. You get. So I like I said, I hear Cider Buds, given that, I mean, she's literally just speaking from the Nigerian, culture that and personality that she is. She's a Nigerian, and of course we've seen this kind of things play out here in Nigeria. So I hear her. But again, you also need to look at the person in question we're even talking about. That's Rihanna. I feel like Rihanna has a thing to figure out. Do you understand? I think that's where Anita Joseph is coming from. That no, and see, you don't just speak the way you're just saying. This person is not a Nigerian. Let's start with that. She has her things all figured out. Like I talked about the movie, and this movie was something that we talked about either January or so. So I'm very sure that she already has all of these things all sorted. So we should stop, and we should give her the respect. If she feels like she wants to have another child, even after this third one, allow her be. It's more of it's her career, for cry out loud. But again, we cannot, just totally take that out, because of course here in Nigeria we see a lot of those things play out where women just focus more about their family instead of their career. In as much as you're trying to build a family, try also to also have a career that is standing. It's very important, because like I said, anything can happen. If the man says he's not doing again, what happens to you? That's why, I mean, a lot of women even stay in relationship that are not working. You see a woman, taking the whole insult and domestic violence that comes with the marriage. And if you ask her, she'll tell you, oh, I cannot leave because I cannot stand on my own. I cannot leave because I cannot take care of both me and the children. And that's something I think at this age and time we need to be taking out. And honestly speaking, on this one, I would say well done to Cider Bodge. I think, I mean, that her, what is the name again? The voice of the girl child. On this one, I see where that's coming from. And that's why I'll not totally take out all the things that Cider Bodge has said. But again, I think we should also look at the person in question that we're talking about. And that's why I feel like for Rihanna, I think she has her thing all sorted out. I'd like to hear you guys' perspective on this particular story. What do you think, should be done? I mean, which side are you even going to pick? Are you for Anita? Are you for Cider? Because when Anita came for Cider, I'm very sure many people even supported Anita to Cider. But honestly speaking, I feel like the both of them has very strong points that needs to be looked at. All right. Moving on to the next one. Is it the story I want to talk about? These people, they're the people that shut down social media because of wedding. You understand? We have here Iyabo Ojo, or do I say Queen Mother? All right, Iyabo Ojo addresses EFCC invitation over currency spraying. Actress Iyabo Ojo disclosed receiving an invitation from Nigeria's Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, that's the EFCC, concerning her daughter Priscilla's wedding. The EFCC questioned her about guest spraying naira and foreign currencies during the event, a practice prohibited in Nigeria. Iyabo Ojo clarified that she was unaware of the legal implications and cooperated fully with the authorities. So you see, I think there are two things I want to state in this story. Now, when Iyabo Ojo said that she was unaware of the legal implications and cooperated fully with the authorities, it made me laugh at some point because I'm like, you say you don't know. You don't know how. I mean, this is again, I said it from the beginning that I'm not going to shade, insult, or do anything. No, I'm just going to say things the way I think, they're supposed to be said, right? Now, if Yapa Ojo says that she doesn't know about the legal implications, I actually beg to differ because we are all on social media. We see what happened with Bobrisky, right? We know how Bobrisky went to, I think, 6 months. Do you understand? So telling me now that, oh, you don't know. I'm like, what? Okay, I mean, we're on social media. We all know Bobrisky. Why exactly did Bobrisky go to prison again? We know the story now. So saying that you don't know about the legal implication, I'm like, okay. But now that she has also come out to tell us everything about it, how she was invited by the EFCC, and I said that there are two things I want to talk about. That's the first one, though. The fact that she said she did not know. I'm like, okay, no wahala. But I like how she came out to now put this up there so that at least her followers and every other person now would know that it is a crime for you to spray, naira currency, spray, step on, squeeze, tear. I'm elaborating it further because that's how it was elaborated in the act. It's important for you to know. Do you understand? Now, state all of this thing. Another person now will come and tell me now that they did not know the legal implication. Bad wahala. But now there's something she also stated here that I felt like it was important for us to also add. That's the second part, which is the fact that she said the EFCC told her that spraying of both naira and any other currency is prohibited. And back of my head, I'm like, are you sure that that's what EFCC actually told you? It's okay for EFCC to say that spraying of naira is wrong. I mean, according to her, the EFCC called her and showed her videos that were extracted from the wedding, right? And where her friends, colleagues, and all of the people that she invited was spraying both naira and other currencies. And I'm very sure that why they showed her that video, they must have emphasized that it's more on naira, not really about other currencies. So when she was stating that, oh, she didn't know that it was a crime to spray both naira and dollars because she included that. Specified that, and I want to really ask. Is that what that act is saying? I actually beg to differ. It's okay to pass an information, right? Try as much as possible not to also mislead or try to say extra things because it feels like she added salt and pepper inside that one. It's or like I said, it's okay to be understand the naira part because of course that's our currency. So if you step on it, if you excuse it, if you write on it, if you tear it, it just means you're insulting the country. We get it. But which one is we cannot spray dollars? I'm confused. We are using naira here. Do you understand? If it's something of that, the US complaining about it, I will understand. But saying that the EFCC say we should not spray dollar, you understand what I'm trying to say, Abi. I don't know from where to where. Maybe it's just her adding the pepper and the salt, which is it's not fine because I feel like she's just trying. It's going to be like misleading other people. Well, in general, please, people should not spray. Maybe true. That's what EFCC said. I don't know. You understand? I was not there with her, but she has given us the info. So please, we should try to understand it. Spraying of any money, any currency is wrong. Even though I feel like I'm not sure EFCC said that, but Yabo just said EFCC said it. Please, people should be very careful. Any small, I think it's, it's a tradition that has always been here. We've always done it. We've always enjoyed it. It's something that we enjoy doing. Understand? Other people get to look at you and say, this one has money. You see the money, for 500, oh shit, clean, mint. You understand? Wahala. Will be all right. But I think the main information has been passed, which is please don't spray money. It's against the constitution, it's against the law in Nigeria. All right, moving on to the next story. You guys are with me. We have here Simi. I love to talk about Simi and Adekunle. Do you know why? Because I think um they are very amazing artists that are very calm and very calculated with their song. There are lots of music that when I hear from Simi, I've been listening to Simi for the longest of time. You guys remember Jeremy? There are lots of things that I don't know. Simi is such a very beautiful soul, such a beautiful soul. So let me quickly read this out. And it says, Simi discusses lack of close industry friendship. Industry friendship. All right, singer Simi revealed in an interview with VJ Adams that she lacks close friendships within the entertainment industry. She attributed this to her introverted nature and discomfort with the networking aspect of the industry. Simi expressed that while she is passionate about music, the social dynamics of the entertainment world doesn't align with her personality. Hmm. Okay, okay. I kind of agree because Simi is not someone to be everywhere. I don't see her as that person that is everywhere. Do you understand? She drops her music, drops everything that she wants us to know about her daughter, and she's out. Do you understand? And I really love that about her. I feel like that's how we should be really. But all of these people that feel like it's important for them to always be at the face and wait till it happen. Everybody wants to be relevant. Everybody wants people to talk about them. And I think that's where that, having to be everywhere comes in. But honestly speaking, I love the way Simi is. I love how calm she is. Even her husband, same. If they have tours, they go for tours, they go to the UK, do their thing, they come back, in their house. I mean, what I feel like that's what, see is it that people don't like easy life in this country? I'm so confused. Every time people carry ring lights put in front of you, you want to talk, you want people to hear you, you want people to know that you are still there. Kilo day, let your work speak for you. And honestly speaking, that's one thing I like about Nancy Sime. The baby is not everywhere. She likes when her work speak for her. Your work should do the speaking. Why are you always everywhere? Why do you want people to always talk about you? Like, what's the pressure exactly? Ha! People should not allow social media pressure you. Please. Please, honestly speaking, on this one, yeah, she's just coming out to say that she really doesn't have much friends. She doesn't keep industry friends, and even the people that are close to her are people that they were already friends. I mean, they're already friends before even without the industry being involved and all of that. And I think that that's how it should be really, because trust me, most of these people that even have industry friends. Hmm. If I tell you what goes down there, it's just like that yesterday where me and Oime was having the conversation about the Nollywood and all. Most of the time, you see them on social media do this whole lovey-dovey. When they see, when they see at events, they want to, talk. They want to, you would see, you make it. I mean, they make it look like they're real parties and all. My guy, these people don't. They're not even close to themselves. Let's not even lie because there are some things I've heard and I'm like, hey, the fact that they're even Nollywood, they still come on social media to come and act film for us. Honestly, that's what they do. So yeah, I like how she even came out because honestly speaking, you're not supposed to be pressured. If you don't have industry friends, fine. You guys, I mean, that's why you guys are colleagues. You guys are in the same industry. You guys are supposed to be colleagues. You guys are supposed to be cordial, right? You see this person, you see the other person, you greet and you keep it moving. If I feel like, oh, we are supposed to both. If I feel like I want to feature you in a song, fine and good. We do the feature and everybody keeps it moving. Share the money, make it work and let's keep it moving. I feel like that's how it should be. But it's this thing of, oh, you guys have to be friends. See, trust me, you don't need to be friends with someone for you guys to have something going. Do you understand? We can actually work without having to be very close friends. And I think there are so many examples of people that have actually seen, and I really love it about them. If you remember, I don't know, who guys remember Moya Bebe and what's her name? Tolani Batch, that's DJ Tolani. There's this time I was watching their podcast, and if you see their energy on set, you actually think they're friends, but no, they are not. And I feel like that's how we should be. Do you understand? Because we are working together doesn't mean we have to be friends. Doesn't mean I have to know everything. I have to know your business. Nah, please, it's not biggie really. What we need to do is to keep the work moving. Do you understand? And to keep the work moving is to have mutual respect for ourselves. And that's how we should be. I respect you respect me, and we keep it moving. We don't have to be tight friends. I really don't know what it is exactly. I don't know who exactly made that law. Everybody has to just be where they are. Enjoy yourselves and keep it moving. You know? All right, let's take some comments, I beg. Let's take some comments. From Deborah, my baby, I see you. Good morning. Greetings to you as well. Rihanna has Fenty the beauty. Okay, the beauty line, which is bringing millions of dollars with less stress and work. Smart to me. I like that, honestly speaking. And I think that's something that a lot of persons don't know. Just like I said earlier, Rihanna always has that thing all figured out. Do you get what I'm saying? Rihanna has that thing all figured out. She's either touring, making money, or there's always something that she's doing. So I think many people that are not really into her or into like the entertainment space like that, they don't know these things. But again, I also like because of the side boss that I know. And of course, the kind of culture we have here in Nigeria, I also get her part. Do you understand? And that's why I will not just dismiss the things that Sada Boja said. Because let's not lie, we see the kind of things that happen here in Nigeria. We they see them in the show. Some women will literally leave everything about their career, and their main concern now is about a man. Do you understand? Which is actually bad because at the end of the day, when the marriage doesn't work, you still see her stay there. And if you ask her why, you hear the normal, oh, I cannot leave because he's the one taking care of the house rent, he's the one taking care of the feeding, he's the one paying this, the one paying that. Women should learn to start being independent, please. We should. I've said it so many times that there's some culture that are not cast on stone. Do you understand? It's you can always look for a way around it. Really, it doesn't even make any sense where you have to be always under. You have to be under somebody. I mean, I don't know how that works for a lot of people, but it's never going to work for me. Even in my house, like in the house where my mom, my dad is, I'm not 100% independent on them. Right from when I was very, very young. I don't want to call age, but I feel like that's how it should be, really. But yeah, to those people that feel like it's important for them to still be on that. Una Ungwanu, well done. Okay, from Edwards, I say this one says exactly. Very smart to me. Plus, she stated she hates touring. Okay, okay, okay. From my able director, she says here, she's saying what she was told. E-money invitation to EFCC was because of dollars, not naira. Oh wow. Ha. This is a lot, though. Then that means we need to also revisit what exactly was stated in the Constitution and in the Act, because I mean this is something that I didn't know about. So even dollars now is prohibited in Nigeria. Wow. Then I think EFCC should also come out to give us that. I mean, they should also come out to explain to us, because then it's only few persons that now know about this thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm very sure many people just know about the naira, given the whole issue with what's the name with Bobrisky, right? And that story was actually very loud. So we already knew about the naira, but now about other currencies. Not, I mean, we found out we cannot spray other currencies. I really did not know about that. But I like the fact that, we are coming to that realization. Everybody's coming to that awareness that, okay, even dollars are not supposed to be sprayed here in Nigeria. Now, wow, please, EFCC should help us with that information, I beg, so that everybody go know. Okay. Did EFCC ever say no spraying of the dollar? This is from Deborah. Well, oh, it's looking like that's what is happening here. And that's why I said that we need EFCC now to come out to tell us what exactly the law is. Because I'm very sure if I go back to go check, where it is stated, I'm not sure dollar was, dollar was actually part of the currency that should not be spent. It's just naira. Honestly speaking, I'm very sure that's what that particular place is saying. But let's keep it moving. If that's what EFCC have said, okay, let's continue. Um, my director, replied her and said, as we can all see now, they have added foreign currency. It's all right. It's okay. No wahala. We'll keep it moving. We'll keep it moving, really. I think probably we should now check, just like Yabo just also said in her long tweet, I mean what she posted, right? That it's time for us to now check this tradition of spraying money. Maybe it's time for us to now look at it and say, okay, is this really what we want? But how is party now going to be like? Don't worry, I'm not planning to miss you. I'm not planning to mislead you guys. I will not lead you astray. Trust me. But I mean, let's try to picture it. I like to imagine things, right? Let's imagine it a bit. How is normal, wedding going to be like without having to spray? Because trust me, most of the see, this is our celebrities. Let's not lie, yo. One of apart from after having to honor whoever invited them, you see that urge to also show that they have money, they have mint, they You guys know, we know these things now. Let's not lie. You know that there's actually during that. If you remember during that time when we had Bobrisky here in Nigeria, it's a lot now. You know how it is. It's always, I think, even to the extent where they even have to bring that spray machine and be popping and how is it not going to be like? I mean, having to think about it. Hmm. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I really be will it still be hot? Will it still be as exciting as it used to be, or it's just going to be calm? Just because again, I mean, during that time where they are spraying money, that's why you not see those hype guys now be doing come on, God's beauty, give it to me, give it, the energy, everything. Now, wow, EFCC no try on this one. Wahala. I let's quickly go on the short break, guys. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of things to, for us to talk about. So let's go on this break. When we come back, we'll talk about them. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Eve Bangkong, and this is Gossip Gala. You need to tune in every time because literally this is where the tea resides. I'm literally at the address now, okay? And I've had so much tea. I feel good. The I'm boy me is excited. All right, keep it locked.
Hi guys, it's your boy Louis, and I'm right here on Gossip Gala. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Bye.
Hello, my people. It's already here. Make sure you tune in to Gossip Gala. It's the best show on YouTube right now. Make sure you tap the subscription button and like all the videos. Obviously, my G is doing the show, and she's the best host right now in Lagos. Thank you.
Thank you so much for staying with me. So there's one more comment for me to read before we go straight into more gossip. And this is from Tasha Jones. And it says, I beg, EFCC arresting people without charges is more insulting to Nigeria than spraying dollars. What for EFCC to focus on they are not doing? Well, this is Nigeria. We would we would continue with it. All right. So from the next story here says Alex unusual. This baby is, I don't think she's always on social media like that. No, she is, but like we don't really get to talk about her. So this one that she came out to go no say the matter really pain her. When I get with her, they try talk Abby. All right, she questions arrest of homeless individuals in Lagos. Reality TV star Alex Unusual criticized the local state government's recent actions against homeless individuals. She questioned the rationale behind arresting people for not having homes and highlighted the inconsistency of penalizing the homeless, while others with homes engage in environmentally harmful behaviors. Alice called for more compassionate and effective solutions to address homelessness. So emphasis on what she said, honestly speaking. And this will take me back to the story that we took one time. I don't know if it's early this year or late last year when Mr. Wike. I don't know how to add Mr. to that. But there was a story of where he gave quick notice to people, at homeless and beggars, in the streets of Abuja, telling them that I think he gave them either notice of a week or so for them to leave, those places and look for where to stay. And my question is, you're giving quick notice to people that don't even have a home. Where do you think they would go to? Where do you think they will stay? This is really literally a reflection of the kind of country and the kind of governments that we have here in Nigeria. Do you understand? Tell me how you're arresting people that are already homeless. They are not doing anything. And if you not tell me that they are the ones littering the floor and all of those things, emphasis on what she said. Even people that have homes, they too they do the litter because I mean this is not me going to call out people, but I remember there are some places, even in Ajigule, where really rain start falling and the gutter start moving, and or you see people carry their dead, they'll put it inside the gutter so that it moves, it moves the water and all. So this is not the first time, and I'm very sure it's not just unique to Ajigule alone. There's some other places that they do these things. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're coming out to say, on the basis of environmental sanitation and all of these things, that's one of the reasons why you want to take out. Where exactly did you expect them to stay? Have you provided a home for them to stay? Honestly speaking, you see, I don't even know what it is in this country. I don't get it. When some of these our leaders do certain things, back of my head, I'm always asking, do these people have sense at all? Thank God I'm not calling anybody again. But let's look at these things, right? Now these people are homeless. They're on the road. they don't have where to stay. Because if they have a home to stay, if they have the money to buy, for them to rent an apartment, I'm very sure they will do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're on the road. They don't have where to stay. And the only thing you can think of is to arrest them. If you arrest them, then you bring them out. Where would they still go to? They will still go back to like, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So when I hear certain kind of stories sometimes, I always want to ask, are you sure these people are with their senses at all? Are you sure they are? Telling these people to leave the road or giving them quick notice. Hey God, it's funny but not funny. It's funny how a grown adult that you are expecting should have common sense doesn't have one. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, they'll still go back to say they are the ones doing because I remember when we had that conversation, he was like, "Oh, they are the ones doing the all the crimes that you see on the road and all of that. They're the one involving in them." Trust me, many people would not be involved in certain things if we actually have a country that is working. If we have governments that are actually ready, they're intentional about seven. Do you understand? We will not be where we are as a country. So arresting, homeless people on the basis of they are the ones probably littering the ground or they because of them the environment is the way it is. I actually beg to differ. Yes, I beg to differ, and I think we should actually start looking for better ways to actually take care of those people on the road. Do you understand? Like I don't know where to start from, honestly. I feel like these are even the kind of stories that we actually need to be talking about. Shout out to Alex Onisha on this one because I don't think many celebrities have anything to say on this one. This is again. Oh, I said I'm not going to shade people. Oh. But honestly speaking, I feel like these are matters that we need to take up because it feels like we just keep talking and nothing is happening. So we need to at least show them, a bit of action so that they know that it's serious matter. Like, how do you arrest people on the road? I'm common sense is not common, shall. I mean, let's not even twist it. How do you arrest people on the road? On what basis exactly? Then when you release them, where do you think they will go back to? It's so funny that things like this are happening in a country that they say is developing. Hey God. Yeah, I beg. I really don't want to spoil my mood this morning, but I think the government can do better. I think Lagos state government can do better because what is this for real? What is this? Like, why you arresting homeless people? I am confused. I am Chineke. There's nothing Musa no go see forget for this country. There's nothing we will not see really. Moving on to the next because I really don't know what to do. Make I no go talk the one where you say they go come tell me that slander and defamation. I beg. Moving on to the next story, I actually love this person so much, and we're talking about Michelle Obama. As she advocates for therapy in her 60s. Let me read this out, and it says former First Lady Michelle Obama shared that she's undergoing therapy to navigate a new phase in her life as an empty nester. Hmm. Speaking on Purpose podcast, she emphasized the importance of therapy in addressing past habits and embracing personal freedom. Mitchell also addressed and dismissed rumors about marital issues with former President Barack Obama, reaffirming their strong relationship. When I was actually reading this, I think one part or one line or one phrase that I like her what she said was where she said that Barack Obama in question is her person. So you please, people should rest because I like how when she said that she now emphasized on her using the young people's words, and I really like that. So she's saying that the Barack Obama in question is her person. You people should please rest. They are not going down anytime soon. They are together. Allow them be. But then there's something the reason why we're even having this conversation is about her advocating for therapy. And I feel like it's important for us to, talk about it. Here in Nigeria, when somebody start having an issue with mental health, in 4 or 5 decades from now, they will always attribute it to spiritual problem. Do you understand? They will always say, "Oh, na spiritual problem." They will always say, "Oh, so there's somebody in your village. There's one uncle. There's one aunt. There's somebody that died that actually that died with your glory." You guys get the point. We don't really see the importance of having to go for therapy. We don't see the need of having to talk about mental health and how unstable we can be sometimes when we're not thinking properly, and how we are not able to carry out certain duties or perform properly or very well or efficiently when we are not mentally stable. Do you get what I'm saying? And I like how she actually came out to say it. And now when she said she's an empty nester, I mean, given that she's 60-year old right now, and all her children, they are all grown, they're married, there's really everybody's more like everybody has their own life now to take care of. It's just more of her and her husband. Do you get what I'm saying? And now it's not that, I mean, she doesn't have when she has like certain things to do, it's not before where she will say, oh, because of my children, or I'm doing this because of my children, right now there's nobody. Everybody has their own lives to take care of. They're taking care of themselves for themselves. So she's on her own with her husband, and she's at that point where she has to make certain decisions based on, oh, she's making them for herself. You get what I'm saying? And that's why she felt like it was important for her to go for therapy or seek therapy, so that there are certain, of course, certain habits that she has to now outgrow, take out. Walk into the future. What exactly is she going to do with her life, given that she has nobody that she's taking care of right now? She's on her own, her and her husband. I don't know. I think it's a that, I mean, that particular phase in life is supposed to be very beautiful. I mean, given that you're on your own right now, but of course you not miss having to scold somebody, you not miss having to draw someone's ear. There's a lot to it, and we know how it is, I mean, psychologically, right? And I like how she said that, I mean, the fact that she's going for therapy now, it's a bit ease. She's at ease. It's peaceful. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to unlearn. There's a lot to relearn. And honestly speaking, I like it for her. And just like you see her seeing the importance of it. I feel like we should start doing that awareness here in Nigeria. And honestly, that's why I'm actually even talking about it. That's why I love the story so much. Because I mean, once I don't think I. don't- I mean, let's not even try to sweeten this thing. You will see your mother or your father, once you leave their house and all. Of course, they will always want to call and check up on you and all of those things. But trust me, most of the time they're not. Let me not say they're not mentally stable, but I feel like as at that time they now need that. I mean, they need someone to talk to. They need, especially when they're alone and probably their spouse is no more and all. That's when they even get to feel that's way of loneliness and all of that. And that's why, I mean, at that point in time, I think that's where they now need therapy for them to speak about what exactly they are truly feeling. And honestly speaking, me, this is just me trying to emphasize on therapy. It's very important where you are able to just talk about the things in your head, pour it out, and try to unlearn, relearn, and take up new things, probably new habits, new routines. I mean, these are things that are very important and very crucial, but we don't really have that conversations here in Nigeria. Any small thing, any small wahala, they go just carry and go spiritual problem. That spiritual problem. Let's go to this in Dibia, and honestly speaking, this is something that I think we need to start, doing. And that's why I'm always very grateful for this our generation, because it's this our generation that brought out a lot of this mental health, advocacy, a lot of this mental health talk. And I feel like it's something that we need to keep talking about. Really need to keep talking about. All right. So the on this happy mode, there's this story. This story would, I don't know what it is exactly, but when I was reading the story, I literally laughed. I laughed to stupor. I'm not even going to lie. And this story is about speed Darlington. You know how speed Darlington can be, Abby? Let me take this out. And it says speed Darlington declines participation in free VDM protest. So I don't even know I don't know who those people are that went to go and stop speed Darlington on this protest matter. But let me read this out. And it says controversial Nigerian singer Speed Darlington rejected calls from fans to join the Very Dark Man protest. He criticized the detained social media activist supporters, suggesting they focus on productive activities instead of protesting. Speed Darlington emphasized the importance of personal hustle over public demonstration. Now, there was something he said in this particular story that I feel that, I mean, it keeps making me laugh. Let me tell you what he said. Now, this is what he said. Why are you people coming to disturb me that I should, protest, or I should join this protest? When I was in in the detention, do you people protest for me? Do you understand? And so many people in the comment section were like, wait till they do this one. You're not that important. You're not as important as VDM. Or your impact is not as, as strong as VDM. And to be honest, I feel like that's a 100. Like, that's too shady. That's too strong. But let's even start with, why exactly do you people go to his page to go and disturb him and say you should join the protest? I'm so confused. Like, why? Why are you people stressing this guy? I feel like for every time that Darlington is not on the news or something. You people want him to just be on the news. Like, what exactly is you people's problem? Honestly, people should allow Speedality be, please. You put when he was in store, when he was in the prison for I think close to 2 months or be 3 months. You people did not protest. You would not do anything. In short, we even laughed about it. We are looking forward to how he's going to come back and retaliate, given what Burna Boy did to him and all. But we didn't see any of that. You put nobody even missed him. I mean, you put missed him. I'm not a fan of him, so I I did not even know whether he was present or absent. You get the point. But honestly speaking, on the story, I don't know. It's so funny to me. But still on the story, right? There was something somebody said, which is the fact that this whole VDM issue, you can actually tell that there's a lot of on the ground issue that are just lying. And honestly speaking, I actually cannot beg to differ. Now that we have VDM, I mean, somebody said now that VDM is out of the way, what's next? I don't know what that is. But honestly speaking, the fact that we don't even have VDM on ground right now, I feel like there are lots of things that will probably not hear. And I love VDM I love his work so much because again, he's someone that he doesn't really care about what you have to say. He tells you how it is. And I feel like that's the kind of people that we need in this country. People that will call out the necessary people that needs to be called out, and so that they can also do their job diligently and do their job well. Because every time we keep complaining about the same thing, we keep complaining about the same thing. And honestly speaking, why I feel like it's a bit shady is because, of course, we know Spirituality is not such a person. And that's why I said there was no need for you guys to go and draw him out and say he needs to join the protest. Like, why? Why? You would just feel like it was important to insult him. Now, wow. Okay, that's coming back to the comment section. There's something Edward has for us. Let me quickly read it out. And it says, there are more humans. They are more human. Okay, they're more human way to government to deal with this homeless issue. They keep criminalizing poverty. I actually like that. That's true. That's so true. That's so true. But I mean, it is what it is. Honestly speaking, I just hope that would get to that phase where we have a better government, or get to that time where we don't need to struggle about a lot of things. I mean, tell me why we are actually having a conversation about a government arresting homeless people. On what basis exactly? Like, I'm so confused. Then when you arrest them, you release them, then you bring them, you take them, they'll go, of course, they'll go back to the road. I mean, don't you get it? Because so instead of my problem with this country, we don't take care of the main issue. We are always going round in circles. I don't know if you get it. We never take care of the problem. We're always going round in circles. What is hard? Like, what's the big problem in having to get houses? Build small houses. I mean, Lagos State has a lot of land. Let's not lie. They have a lot of land that they're not using anything. They're not doing anything on. Do you understand? Or probably they're planning to in future. But right now, we don't see any work at hand. Right? How about you use those houses? You use that land, build small houses for all of these people. Or better still, give them job that they can do. If these people have job, trust me, they will be doing something. They will be making money. They'll be able to get their life all figured out, get their life together. But no, the only thing that you feel like you want to do is to arrest them, to tell them that it's not good for them to stay on the road. Have you done the necessary thing that you're supposed to do as a government? I beg. Honestly, I there are some kind of situations or kind of topic instead that when I beg people should just carry it. I don't want to talk about it because we keep talking and it just look like the people we are even talking to, they are deaf. They don't hear. They don't understand. See, the matter tire me. I don't know about you. Like, I am so tired on this one, really. But you see, on this Darlington matter, you both should please free Darlington. I think he's still trying to, recover from the whole. You remember the fights that I had with Portable? Thank God. We'll not talk about Portable in a while. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, that guy should go and rest wherever he is. We need him to rest, like proper rest. That guy needs to rest. I beg. He needs to rest. But honestly speaking, I like the fact that, even though I am not in that agreement, I'm not in agreement with the whole protesting you guys went to do with VDM. But I like the fact that the protest was actually very peaceful. It was peaceful. I mean, you guys did your whole protesting, went back home in peace. It was calm, no problem, nothing. We not at least you would not turn the protest to riots. Beautiful, honestly. I'm looking forward to where there's we in as much as we. I mean, I don't see it as a very good solution. We've always been going on strike and going for protest and all of that, but nothing seemed to change, right? But in as much as some people feel like, I mean, any good things can come out from, protest, people should try as much as possible for it to be very peaceful. And I think that's something I really like with the protest that happened, with the Free Very Dark Man and all of that. I really love it. It was very peaceful. I mean, I saw the likes of Jojo that was doing the whole see how people come outside for the VDM. Some people come outside for VDM. On us, we carry some kind of thing on our head. This country. Ew. But honestly speaking, I like the fact that it was very peaceful, and I think that's something that we should keep up, doing. We should keep it up. If we want to protest, even like I said, even I feel like if you protest from that to tomorrow, nothing will happen. The VDM in question don't come outside. No. The charges, how many charges we hear? There's just been assumption on the whole cyber stalking and also, I mean, there's just a lot, but yeah, I just feel like I said, I like the fact that it was very peaceful and we should just keep it that way. All right, the last comment that we're taking for today from Deborah, my love, says people need to stop bullying others to join protests. Honestly speaking, yeah. I like that. Yes, because what exactly is the problem? If this person says not protesting, leave it now. Leave the person alone. I feel like there are so many other ways you can actually, show your patriotism, your love for your country without you having to always go outside the road and shout and all. I mean, there's so many ways to do it, really. Yeah, there are so many ways. The fact that you can actually even take care of a human being, you're sure you see this person as a human. Let's even start with that. You can ensure that people around you is all taken care of as a either private entity or as a person. I mean, it shows that you're actually showing patriotism. It actually shows that you love your country, you love the citizens, your fellow citizens, and all. So you don't really need to, go out and do all of those protests because most of the times people go out and protest and you go and be stealing somebody's thing. Oh, we'll be all right. Make I not talk past the one why I don't really talk. I can't wait to have another interesting episode with you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for commenting. I mean, my director, I see you. I see Deborah. I see Edwards. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Sasha Jones. I really appreciate it. I can't wait. Like I said before, I can't wait to have another episode. You see, every episode, every talk is another banger. You get it. So till tomorrow, stay blessed and keep slaying. Put your ear down for more gossip.
Hey besties, it's your girl Oni Luana, and big thank you and big shout out to watching Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you probably haven't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now and stay tuned to see what Oni Luana talks about and get all the juiciest gist. Thank you.